We've all occasionally engaged in this pointless argument with our friends. There's no doubt that football lookalikes will always be a topic of conversation and a source of humor. Whether we've just spotted a 65-year-old fat man in the street who's the spitting image of Wayne Rooney, or the most useless man to walk onto the stage of a TV talent show which looks just like Cristiano Ronaldo. Hey everybody, welcome to yet another video. Today, we'll have football players and their lookalikes. Before moving forward, kindly like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell icon so that you don't miss any video in the future. Chicharito, Bruno Mars. Have you ever witnessed these two together in space? That's correct. There's a reason why not, considering that Bruno Mars has never publicly expressed his desire to serenade Chicharito, also known as Javier Chicharito Hernandez. Yet they do resemble each other quite a bit. It might be much more obvious if Bruno Mars slightly shortened his hair, was slightly taller, and wore a Manchester United or Mexico shirt. Someone notices this doppelganger at least once daily in the Premier League, making it one of the most prevalent. The similarities are startling. Javi, Josh Radnor. For those unaware, Josh Radnor portrays the title role in the well-known TV sitcom How I Met Your Mother. Javier Hernandez serves as Barcelona and Spain's behind-the-scenes rescuer. That is, until he finally received widespread recognition for his efforts when he was selected player of the tournament at Euro 2008. We believe that Barcelona's decline in performance and the requirement for subtitles for How I Met Your Mother would be the only things keeping viewers from realizing the two had switched. Diego Forlán, Gene Wilder. Depending on the images and the period you choose, it could be a bit of a stretch, but more recently, Diego Forlán resembles Gene Wilder from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Much, if just for looks, Forlán won't mind the comparison to a comedy legend, and we imagine Wilder would be even delighted to be compared to an athlete. However, given their obvious similarities from the same period, perhaps Forlán's post-football future is set if there's ever a Uruguayan version of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory tale. Marouane Fellaini, Screech. Justin Diamond's character Screech has gone on to play football successfully for both Everton and Belgium. He also decided to dress like Carlos Valderrama, who was his childhood idol. Considering how talented a player Valderrama was, we don't think he was Screech or Fellaini's favorite growing up. But there's no doubt what Screech will look like after a few more years if you took him out of Saved by the Bell and put him in football. Dimitar Berbatov, Andy Garcia. Maybe it's the illustration, or maybe it's just real. It's possible that Dimitar Berbatov was Andy Garcia's conjoined twin at birth, who was later separated. He quickly changed his identity to avoid following in his brother's footsteps and becoming successful. They're not identical twins, for those who haven't quite gotten the layout of this slideshow. At any pub quiz, you shouldn't go noting that down. Despite having differing dialects, if they had a pass for twins or brothers, they could pull it off at least. Near Warnock, Mrs. Doubtfire. It makes sense why they took so long to recognize their father in that movie. They reportedly had Near Warnock play Mrs. Doubtfire, and Robin Williams played his parts in the movie to simplify filming and cut costs. That's at least what they ought to have done. It would have increased the movie's financial success. After his Hollywood career stalled, Warnock relocated to England to focus on developing his skills as a football manager. At least, that's what we want to think. Giorgio Samaras, Freddie Mercury. Possibly a little less well-known, but yet equally valid. The Celtic striker for Greece, Giorgio Samaras, has an uncanny resemblance to Queen frontman Freddie Mercury. However, they'll only resemble one another while Samaras maintains his long hair. To be honest, the world would be better as long as Samaras never appears dancing while doing his housekeeping while costumed as a drag queen. Fabio Cappello, Heston Blumenthal. They appear to be a complete lunatic couple. I think I've talked enough. Heston Blumenthal is simply insane with most of the food he prepares, and Fabio Cappello was insane enough to take on the position that has completely devastated the lives of several managers. There's a strong similarity, but you'd have to ensure Cappello shaved his head to determine if the comparison would hold up. That concludes the video for today. Comment below and let us know what you think of these bizarre lookalikes. Please like and share it with your friends if you think it's fun. Check out the remaining videos as well. When we upload the next video, we'll see you guys again.